Hey everyone, welcome to another exciting episode of Family Moments, where we use really cool object lessons
that teach the truth about what matters most.
Exactly. And today, we're going to have some fun with this.
A glass of water? Oh, are we going to do watercolor painting?
Watercolor painting? No.
Or maybe we're going to do paper mache.
Paper mache? What we're going to do is we're going to...
Or maybe we're just going to quench our thirst.
Quench your thirst? What are you talking about?
Ah, that hit the spot. Got any more for me?
Ow, brother. Hey kids, Pastor Bobby here, along with today's special co-hosts, Sydney and Olivia.
Hello.
And today, we're going to have some fun learning about God's glory.
God's glory? I thought we were going to use water.
Well, we are going to use some water to learn about God's glory.
What are you talking about?
Well, I'm sure you're both familiar with some of Jesus' miracles. In fact, I'm curious, can you name a few?
Oh yeah, let's see. He walked on water.
Right.
And he healed a blind man. And a crippled guy.
Right again.
And he fed like 5,000 people once, didn't he?
Very good. Now, why do you think he did that?
Probably because they were hungry.
Well, no. I mean, why do you think Jesus did miracles?
That's a good question. Maybe he liked the attention, like a magician.
Well, I'm not so sure about that.
Or maybe he was just trying to show how powerful he was.
Well, I'd say you're on the right track. Let me see if I can show you by reading about Jesus' first miracle. It comes from John 2, verses 1 through 11, where it says, "On the third day, a wedding took place at Cana in Galilee. Jesus' mother was there, and Jesus and his disciples had also been invited to the wedding. When the wine was gone, Jesus' mother said to him, 'They have no more wine.' 'Woman, why do you involve me?' Jesus replied. 'My hour is not yet come.' His mother said to the servants, 'Do whatever he tells you.' Nearby stood 6 stone water jars, the kind used by the Jews for ceremonial washing, each holding from 20 to 30 gallons. Jesus said to the servants, 'Fill the jars with water,' so they filled them to the brim. Then he told them, 'Now draw some out and take it to the master of the banquet.' They did so, and the master of the banquet tasted the water that had been turned into wine. He did not realize where it had come from, though the servants who had drawn the water knew. Then he called the bridegroom aside and said, 'Everyone brings out the choice wine first, and then the cheaper wine after the guests have had too much to drink. But you have saved the best till now.'" What Jesus did here in Cana of Galilee was the first of the signs through which he revealed his glory, and his disciples believed in him.
So he did it to reveal his glory?
That's what it says here. There are other reasons he did miracles too, but obviously revealing his glory was one of them.
This may sound like a silly question, but what exactly does glory mean?
Well, glory is a word that means magnificence, or splendor, or great honor, usually accomplished by doing something amazing.
Oh, so Jesus did miracles so the crowd would say, "Wow, God," and believe in him?
Right. It's hard for us to imagine seeing a miracle happen right before our eyes, but let me see if I can demonstrate an example today with a little object lesson I like to call wine time. And all we're going to need is 2 glasses, one that's empty and one that's filled with water. Now, as we just read from the story, Jesus didn't just fill a glass with water, he filled some stone water jars that each contained 20 to 30 gallons.
20 to 30 gallons? Is that a lot?
Well, to give you an idea, take a look at this jug.
Wow, that thing is huge.
Yeah, and this one only holds 6 gallons. So the jugs Jesus was using were about 4 times this size. But we're just going to use these little small glasses today. So Jesus told him to take the empty one like this and fill it with water like this.
What in the world? How did you do that?
Pretty awesome, isn't it? Doesn't that make you think a little more highly of me?
Well, yeah, I didn't think that was going to work.
No wonder Jesus' miracles amazed people.
How did you do that?
Well, first off, I'm not God.
We know.
And second off, this wasn't really a miracle. It was simply a trick. I went to a magic store and bought some blood capsules like you'd find at Halloween. And then I opened one up and poured some of the powder at the bottom of the empty glass. And by holding the glass just right, you couldn't tell it was in there. Then when the water hit it, it turned into what looked like wine.
Oh man, you tricked us.
Yeah, but it was still pretty cool.
I guess if we can be impressed with a simple trick, Jesus must have really amazed people.
Praising God's glory is a beautiful thing. So, girls, what did you learn today?
I learned that Jesus' miracles weren't some sort of magic trick. They were real and people were amazed by them.
Exactly.
And he did miracles for several reasons, but one of them was to reveal his glory, so we could have stronger faith in him.
Very good.
Now, even though this lesson was about water and wine, we can't just stop thinking about how fun it would be to do a paper mache project.
Oh, brother.
Yeah, we've already got water.
Yeah, but we also need, like, glue or flour.
Oh, I've got glue, see? But I can't seem to get it out though.
It's because it's probably hardened on top. Let me see that. You gotta peel it off like that. Now, should work. All you gotta do is squeeze. Yeah, so much for the glue.
I guess we could always use flour instead. It's pretty sticky too, see?
What? Yeah. Paper. You guys.
It worked!
It's a miracle.
I'd say it'd be a miracle if you guys ever get invited back on the show again. We'll see you around. Today's episode is sponsored by Matt the Carpet Guy. Located in Delaware, for more than 16 years, they have offered the highest quality flooring product and installation services in the Mid-Atlantic region. They are renowned for their professional work and their competitive prices. And when it comes to flooring, trust me, Matt and his team have got you covered. Now you can find out more about Matt the Carpet Guy by checking out their website or by clicking the link in the description below. And if you'd like to find out more about possibly sponsoring an episode or a series of Family Moment episodes, just drop us an email at contact@familymomentsfun.com. We would love to have you partner with us as we teach the truth about what matters most.